Hi everybody, I'm Damon, a long-haired boy. What I'd like to talk about today is Shredlights. So what Shredlights are is they are a headlight that you can put on any skateboard. It's a little module, USB charged. They are very, very bright. And they're pretty easy to install. What they have is a little bracket that goes right on the truck here. They use the bolts that hold the truck on the riser. They are charged via USB. They have a little USB charger, and the nifty thing is that they come with these cables that charge 2 at a time. That means you can charge both the headlights in and then both the taillights. The headlights and taillights are pretty much the same. The taillights just have a red lens on them. Both the headlights and the taillights have 2 modes, bright, not so bright, and then off. The thing I like about these is when you put them on, they just stay on. It's through anything. I've flipped this board, it's done cartwheels into trees, I've slid into drains, they stay on there. As you can see, we've got 2 bolt holes on each bracket. We have a bolt hole here, bolt hole here. They're a funny looking thing. They don't look too terrible when there's no light on them. Installation is dead simple. You just put it on the front here first, push it in until you hear a click, and then it's on. Turn it on, bam, super bright, not so bright, off. So let's get to the honest review part. I like them. I've been riding around on them for a little while now. Mine are nice and dirty, as you can see. That's the way they should be. I don't know, I really don't have any complaints. I don't have any legitimate complaints. It seems like this is the first generation. From what I understand is they're waterproof now. These, not so terribly waterproof. They're water resistant. I've splashed around puddles, not really much of a problem with these guys, but the new ones are supposed to be waterproof from what I understand. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. The chargers are awesome. Installation is dead easy. My only complaint is that on e-skates, most e-skates are rear wheel drive. Most of them are either hub or belt, but you've always got wires to worry with. Mine are belts. So on mine, there's a little complication here. What I managed to do was get the guys to slide in there through the coil that I usually use that relieves stress on the phase leads. And then, you know, once it's in between there, I can snap it in and it's on. Your mileage may vary. Not everybody coils their back wires like this. Some people have the motors hanging off the back, which I'm looking at you, Evolve. You're probably the reason Shredlights has an Eskate kit. So let's talk about the Eskate kit. The Eskate kit for Shredlights, I don't have it handy at the moment, but basically what it is just a set of plastic standoffs that go onto the bolt that allow you to use the bracket a little bit above the grip tape so that this guy can mount on there no problem. It puts the tail light on top of the board like so. Now I have a tail, so obviously that doesn't make any sense, but for something like a bottlenose drop or an Evolve bamboo or whatever, yeah, that makes sense. Problem is, it's a plastic standoff. It needs to be steel. You cut down on it and guess what happens? It squishes. I got 2 squished ones right here. They're about half as tall as they were when I installed them. The reason they're squished is because I needed to wrap my phase leads underneath the bracket. They stop squishing right about where the wire goes through, so they're okay. But all I did was tighten my bolts down. I didn't crank on them and rah rah rah, you know, I just tightened them down as usual just to get them right around, you know, where the nylock ring will hit the bolt and keep the thing from unscrewing. So that's about it. That's my only complaint. Make that standoff steel, I wouldn't have any complaints at all. Battery life, 3 to 5 hours. Your mileage may vary. I'm getting about 3.5 hours out of mine. My board, on the other hand, I get about 1.5 hours out of it, but I'm riding it at fucking 30 miles an hour, so there you have it. Also, hit me up I can give you a discount code, 10% off. And the shirt's too big. Can you send me a medium? Thanks.